because the law could not change our hearts. But Jesus fulfilled the law. A life of submission to him fulfills the law without having to live underneath it. And after we have seen the fate of the foolish, after we have seen what happens when you operate according to the flesh, after we have seen what the lack of fear of God can do, Jesus gives us a command. Therefore, keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour. Now, some people think that if we focus too much on the end times, then we will miss the here and the now. But we need to understand that we focus on the here and the now because we have a hope of Jesus coming back to validate what we are doing right now. And when the church no longer expects God to act, when we no longer operate in those drowsy seasons and the trials and tribulations as if Jesus has already won the battle, then our hope dissolves into lifelessness and our faith becomes compromised. We begin to neglect the value of the oil from the Lord. We begin to look for other things as our source of light. And if we continue like this, some of us will be looking for God when it's too late, just like the foolish virgins were searching for oil at midnight, trying to buy something elsewhere that was available to them for free. Paul says in Romans, as a plea of urgency to his audience, the night is nearly over. The day is almost here. So let us put aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. Let us take off the identity of fools and live in the wisdom of God. To be formed in the way of righteousness is to be formed in the likeness of Jesus. For him to know you, you must live according to the light in wisdom and fear of the Lord. Paul is telling them to live in the identity of the one who called him. And in many ways, Jesus is showing us to remember our jersey. And oil is a lot like a jersey. And I had prepared so much working on my technical skills with the soccer ball, conditioning, lifting weights, studying film, to learn how to be a better player. But this jersey was given to me, but it was my responsibility to put it into practice. The grace has been given to you. It is your responsibility to put it into practice. To live for him who saved you. It is your job to display the fruits of the Spirit and to live wearing the armor of God. It is your responsibility to invite him into your situation and to turn back to him. To finish the story of my jersey, my beloved jersey, I begged my teammate to let me drive his car so I could get back to the field before the game started. Mind you, the guy is 6'4", and the height difference really wasn't tangible until I had to pull the seat 3 feet forward. And I'm driving in his side mirrorless Honda CR-V. And I won't tell you how fast I was driving, but just know I got there in time, with some time to spare. My house was only 1.5 miles away, and I actually got back before anyone even noticed I was gone.